How you guys doing? I'm back in Dallas, one of my favorite towns of the South. I was here last year and did a vlog and had some really awesome food, had a really good time. I'll put the link to that right up here. Hopefully you'll check that out as well. I'm back in Dallas this weekend. I'm going to meet up with some friends and we're going to go find some new great food. And I'm actually down here at Pioneer Park, which is right downtown Dallas. They filmed a scene from Serving Sara here. It's a Matthew Perry movie with Elizabeth Hurley back in either early 90s, early 2000s, something like that. I think there was like 4 people that saw that movie, so you're welcome. So I'm gonna get out of here and go check out some parts of Dallas I haven't seen yet. Let's travel.
I'm Chris Bauer, and I am an art slinger. I travel around the U.S. selling artwork at comic and anime conventions, and while I'm there, I like to check out cool sites, eat great food, and see all the places my favorite movies and TV shows are made. Welcome to Sets, Streets, and Eats.
So I'm at Fair Park in Dallas. Now this is where the Cotton Bowl Stadium is, right behind me. But I'm not here for that, of course not. You know, I'm not into sports ball. I'm here because this was a movie location for a movie that really doesn't hold up well now, acting performance-wise. But a movie that I got a lot of enjoyment out of when I was a kid, and that's Problem Child.
Who on earth would want to abandon such a wonderful little baby boy?
Problem Child came out in 1990, starring John Ritter, and that's where he met Amy Yazbek. They would later be married and have a family until his untimely death in 2003. Big climax in the movie. The bow tie killer, played by Michael Richards, takes Junior to a circus. And the circus, I'm not exactly sure the purpose of him going to the circus. I think he liked him or whatever it was. Either way, John Ritter has to come save his boy. And the only indicator that it was filmed at this circus is this Midway sign right behind me. When John Ritter arrives, he comes hauling through it in his Jeep, honking, everybody's diving out of the way before he stops, and then it cuts away to the rest of the scene. That could have been filmed anywhere, but it was filmed here. Either way, this Midway sign is still here today. 1989 was a very important year for Michael Richards' career because in my earlier video on my UHF locations tour, which I will link right there, Michael Richards was cast, actually, side note, interesting fact, both this movie, Problem Child, and the character of Stanley Spakowski from UHF were both offered to Christopher Lloyd. Christopher Lloyd passed on both because of filming Back to the Future 3. Actually, Back to the Future 2 and 3, because they did those back to back. So they both went to Michael Richards, which he had just finished filming UHF, like within a month of filming here, and then came to Dallas, filmed here, and then within a couple months got the Seinfeld pilot, and his career was off and running. So this is a important spot in Michael Richards' career, at least, one of a couple. And that summer '89 was the thing that kicked it off. Aww. We are at Ojeda's restaurant. It's a Mexican Tex-Mex restaurant in Dallas. Ojeda's, actually. I think that's Ojeda's. Ojeda's? I'm gonna make sure. But it is comes highly recommended by the internet. We've got Rosanna. We've got Jimbo's back. Jimbo and Timbo. It is Ojeda's. Anyway, their salsa is very spicy.
What was the recovery time like? And
Like really spicy. Like, holy cow. That's really spicy.
It wasn't that.
So Rose,
What up?
so you've been cosplaying for like
10 years.
10 years now?
Yeah.
Has it been 10 years, really?
Over the last 15 years, professional cosplaying has emerged as a very lucrative career for dedicated fans like Rosanna, who combine their love for costume building and savvy and turn it into a business that has no limits.
Is it online or in person that you do the best at?
Well, as of the last year or two, online.
Because you can't be naked and, I mean, like at
Yeah.
a con.
Oh, that's
yeah.
true, I guess.
Yeah. So. Exactly.
Called out.
Naked.
She does porn.
Naked. I don't do porn.
No.
Yeah.
Just because it's OnlyFans doesn't mean it's porn.
No.
Starting with convention appearances and using the power of social media to grow, Rose now has well over 100,000 followers across her social media platforms and has thousands of followers on OnlyFans who pay a monthly subscription fee and eat up all of her content, taking Rose's earning potential to a whole new level.
What would you estimate, photo-wise, you have online in the nude?
Well, I'm trying.
Ballpark number.
I do my best to keep all the nudes off of there,
Right.
so people pay for them. But I
Right.
know there's a couple leaked
Well,
ones.
people paying for them, all they have to do is do a screenshot.
Yeah,
But
but
isn't that just like, wouldn't you just
you get-
assume they're
that's
out
the
there
thing
on
is
the web?
You
I-
get ship command 3 and you got a screenshot.
Like, have you ever found one in the wild? I guess that's the question. Like, have you ever like Googled and somehow
well, no,
came up?
they're on Reddit. There's like
Oh, really?
cosplay nude people that you could post, but all I have to do is go on there, I report it, and I say,
and they take
hey,
it off.
you know, this is copyright. I have the copyright. I send them the, what is it, DCM, DCL?
The cease and
Yeah,
cease and desist letter.
yeah.
C&D.
Yeah, I send
Gracias.
that, and then they take it off.
Okay.
Lately, people like personal stuff, so if they leak that, I'm gonna know exactly who
Right.
it is, you know? But also, like, I have the value of my nudes
Yeah.
higher, so that, you know, I'm like, you really want to pay $120
So it, like,
to
covers
leak it to
things.
other
I got
people,
I got
you know?
And have me know to ban you, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Fine people.
I do miss cons.
It's not a
though.
law.
I miss the
State
social
legislature makes the
aspect
law.
of it. Yeah, and I used to make good money at those too.
Yeah,
Like
so did we.
specific ones, I would make really good money. You know? It always helps when I'm a guest.
No more $15,000 weekends lately.
Yeah. What kind of gimbal do you have?
It's a Zion XL something.
Is that it right there?
Yeah. The gimbal, yeah.
So what is that?
Doesn't move.
Because I want to do like fancy naked videos,
Right.
and my photographer's like, we need to get a gimbal.
Right.
But-
Take queso?
Beef queso.
Because I can take this off and screw it into an actual
And it just
tripod.
keeps everything steady.
Yeah, it just
OnlyFans has changed the game for cosplayers that like to generate sexy content for well-paying customers.
physical. Are you kidding me, please? Are you gonna make virtual ones like now we're going to enter the holiest of holies? It won't do it. See, it gets all screwed up.
No, they definitely like those shots though.
Can we have...
So we're just sitting here talking. I ordered tacos, puppy tacos, the way I make them at home. We're gonna see if it's the same.
Oh yeah.
I got one of each meat, chicken, brisket, and beef. We'll see which one's the best. I'm really hoping these are like my tacos. We'll see.
Well, confirmed.
Yeah, you ready?
Oh, look at them puppy tacos!
What? Those look way better.
Here for it. Look at
I was
this.
absolutely...
Tim orders the most boring food
You
ever.
could take a picture of mine.
They got pizza or pink taco.
Wait, what did you get? What kind did you get? The burrito?
It's like
Enchilada.
enchiladas.
Oh, yeah,
And-
enchiladas. Ooh. Yeah. Puppy tacos. These are interesting. They're almost like a puppy toast. Oh, well. Tastes really good.
That's so interesting. That is not at all what I thought was coming.
No.
out.
It's very strange.
So when I fry the shells, they're almost like chalupas.
Chalupas.
You just fry up. Yeah.
I thought they'd be bubbled out.
Yeah, but you still use them as a taco. I've never seen like, this is basically a taco pocket.
Yeah, it really is. Taco pocket.
So this is Rose's first time having flan.
What is flan, first of all?
It's like caramelized boiled custard. There it is. It's kind of like creme brulee.
It may not be great. I don't know. I like it.
It's like a thicker creme brulee.
I don't like the viscosity of it.
Like the texture?
Yeah.
I do. I love it.
Oh no, give the camera a taste. Yeah. Oh, nom 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 nom.
I'm thinking about starting an only flans.
It's just porno pictures of flan.
Yeah.
That was quite lovely. The puffy tacos were an absolute delight. Did not realize they were going to be that puffy. Anyway, puffy tacos were great. Ojeda's? I think it's all about pronunciation of this place. Ojeda's. Ojeda's. Very delicious. You're going to eat here. I recommend. So about 45 minutes away from Dallas is Fort Worth. They always call it the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Basically, it's two large cities that are connected by suburbs. Anyway, I've been through Fort Worth several times. I'm down here tonight because I just wanted to come visit the Fort Worth Water Gardens for one reason, and it's because I'm a sci-fi nerd. But this was used in a sci-fi film back in the 70s called Logans Run. And they filmed, the whole movie was basically filmed around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. They did have some tunnel scenes that were filmed in California, but everything else was filmed right here. But one of the key scenes that I remember from my childhood was when they're coming through the, it's like a bunch of waterfalls, where they're coming through with this old man that's the first human they had seen that was over 30. Yeah, that's right. The plot of the movie is if you turn 30, your jewel quits glowing and people come and shoot you because, you know, you got to conserve resources. Anyway, it's a little far-fetched, but this is where they filmed that scene. So this is the water gardens, and there is these stairs that go down in the middle of it. And the old man was basically showing them that there was obviously life after 30. You know, that movie's got a lot of underlying themes that I feel like we can all get behind, because it's scary turning 30. Life does start going downhill, and, you know, maybe if you died when you're 30, you were on top of the world, and after 30, it's just back pain. So he takes them down these stairs over here, and they go down, walking through the stairs all the way down until they leave them down here, and they have a scene down there as well. Anyway, it looks identical to what it was in the movie. The only thing different is the top around the rim. They used matte paintings, kind of fill in the, you know, it's supposed to, I think the movie happens in the 23rd century or something like that. So, you know, they had some changes to make. But it's pretty cool. And you can come down here. It's open year round, never closes. Well, I think it does close kind of like park hours. I think it's open sunrise to like 11 or midnight. But as you can imagine, in the summer, this is probably a great place. You can feel kind of the mist of the water, and it's nice and cool. But anyway, this was used in Logan's Run. Not really a favorite sci-fi movie. It's one of those sci-fi movies that if you grew up in the 80s, you saw it. You know, it's something to check out, I'd say. I'm trying to think, probably the most famous person in it was Farrah Fawcett. I think it was directed by Michael Anderson. I can't really remember a whole lot of other people that were in it. A lot of faces you would recognize from different things, but anyway. Very important scene was filmed right here. And it's a really cool place to see, so come check it out.
At tonight's Swarway, we have Jimbo, Timbo. Damonbo doesn't really work, so it's just Damon. Isaiah's here, but he's going to kill us because he's a ninja. Rose is back.
Does anybody know what they're going to order?
Yeah.
So, you know what you're ordering?
What I want to try to order is not on the menu. So I got to talk to them about that.
What are you trying to order?
I'm trying to order the calzone pizza. Half pizza, half calzone.
But then you come here and cause problems.
But
That's crazy.
if one of you guys are ordering the pizza, make sure at least one of you guys gets that Texas crust. Because I want to try a slice.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
You know, I mean, this
Cheesy
joint
bread.
last week, didn't it drop $10,000 and $700?
It's good.
Yeah.
I bought big.
Yeah, what's going on right now
Yeah.
is they're trying to make crypto more of a standard.
Yeah.
Notice that PayPal is about to start doing crypto.
Really?
There's a couple other places.
there
The
are.
banks are going to start doing crypto. You will be able to, and they can easily regulate it. The reason why they're trying to get
Crypto Night. I knew we were all there.
Sounds like Batman, but like with lamer tools.
I don't want them to know how
Like,
much money I
he has the power to bore you to death, as this is doing it.
and I don't want
Can you get like a whole block of crypto for nothing?
you can
Because then I can jump in with both feet.
for both feet.
With both feet, I can jump in if I don't have to invest $1.
You start with
Yeah.
$20, $30. And then you just...
That sounds like a lot. So they claim to have invented the Texas-style crust. So as you can see, it is a large crust. It looks like a thick crust, but they bend it over and put the toppings all the way up in between the two layers of the crust.
Black Jewish guy? I've had pizza. This is my second time in pizza in 6 months.
Crust has really good char too. I love good char. Oh, that's the best.
He's a chair.
So this is the calzone that's attached to the pizza.
Basically
It's got
said we're not
mushrooms,
following the edict of the
hot
dictator.
espresso. I forgot how to pronounce that.
I
Look
don't
that
want.
up.
I want everybody to do.
I'll
what
put it
they
at the bottom of the
wanna
screen.
do.
Ooh.
Thank you.
And
So
if they
drippy.
die,
It's
let
called
them
personal
die.
responsibility.
In fact, some of these motherfuckers need to start.
Ham sausage.
Exactly. Like I
Rose,
said, that was
how was your
almost 30
dinner?
years ago.
It was good. The spaghetti was really good.
You guys should have shared it and slipped it up. Like
Good.
which one?
I
The
just
lady
don't
and the
wonder
tramp.
what took-
I'll be the
what took
tramp.
Americans so long to get on that
No, it
bus.
was good. It was
when
really good
it's been
spaghetti.
around- It's been here at least since
It had flavor.
1990.
Sometimes it's like watery.
I used to have it in my apartment down
No, I would
Watery.
say their sauce is really fantastic.
Yeah,
Southwest
I agree.
It's
You know what Cardiff is?
it's got a lot of really robust flavor to it.
Robust.
Robust. That's what we're using.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that was really tasty. I think I still give Joe's Rotisserie in New Jersey a bit of an edge because I like their sauce a little bit better. But this meat sauce was really flavorful. It had some really robust like spices in it, and it was super flavorful, like, almost spicy. Really good. I'm taking the rest of it back to the hotel because I'm going to eat that later or for breakfast. But the calzone part, the cheese was super creamy. All the toppings married together well. I just love calzone pizzas. They're a brilliant invention. Stromboli or calzones, either one works, and it's really tasty. Everybody's food seemed to be really good. So if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Sauced is a great place. So this is Olivia. You guys remember her from the San Angelo vlog.
Hey,
so yeah. So how's the show been going for you?
The show's been going great. I feel like I feel more successful than last con, and I hope that success just continues to build with every con.
That would be
excellent.
Amazing, because this is only her second show. So San Angelo, I didn't know at the time, was her first con, and now this is their second one
It's
here at
actually
Anime
my
Dallas.
first Anime Dallas.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
I've
So
never been here, and it's
John, which is her father, John Swasey, he's one of the promoters here at Anime Dallas. So this is her first time guesting at her own dad's show. It's pretty awesome.
It's awesome. I'm having such a good time.
Excellent. We'll see you next time, Olivia.
Bye.
And John just walked up while I was talking to Olivia. John, how's the show been going so far?
Well, so far it's been going pretty good, man.
Yeah.
We're having a great time. Everyone is being very respectful, wearing their masks, socially distancing.
I have seen that as well.
I think we're following all CDC guidelines, all hotel requirements, and everyone I've heard from is having a great time and feels very safe, and it's wonderful.
That's exactly what I've run into. All the fans that I've talked to have been grinning ear to ear, I assume, because I can't see
Right,
it.
you can't
But
tell.
they seem very, very happy. So yeah, I'm really excited for the show, and I really appreciate you putting it on, man. No, you guys did a great job. Seriously,
Well, thank you.
everybody's
I
had a great
appreciate
time, and we're looking forward to next year. All right. So I'm just finishing up Anime Dallas. Taking the long hallway walk out to the parking garage. It seemed to go pretty good. All the attendees really seemed to have a good time. I talked to a few vendors and they all seemed to be pretty happy with the money that was being spent, even though the crowd was maybe a quarter of what it usually is. All in all, given the time of COVID that we are in, I'd say it went pretty successfully. I've done the show before. It's definitely a good show. I think the crowds will come back once this is all over. And I think that will be a very happy day for a lot of people. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Set Streets and Eats. And we'll see you on down the road.